Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of System Shock 2. And without further ado, let's get started with the intro.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
This is Dr. Ruby Delacroix of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Hello and welcome to the actual game.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
Yeah, there's a lot of talking in this game and it's pretty crucial to the atmosphere of the game, so whenever someone is talking or I read an audio log, I won't be doing any talking. It sort of ruins the game experience for you.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment. Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
Yeah, I won't be going through the basic training or the advanced training. What it really is an introduction to 3 basic classes of the game, meaning a military grunt, a hacker, and a psionic soldier, I guess. Psi skill, technical and weapon aspects, so I'm going to go with the technical aspects because I like the idea of being a hacker. I really don't like the psi skills and playing a grunt is just dull.
If you've completed basic training, you're ready. Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. A shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
Yeah, the OSA is the Psionic Corps, Marines is for people who don't want to get involved with the hacking minigames and such. If you go there, you really want to just play with your guns blazing and ignore all the other parts. I think Navy or the hacker is the most interesting one, since hacking is a pretty integral part of the gameplay, and you can't just take a few skill levels of hacking. If you're going to do it, you have to invest heavily on it, since this is a role-playing game. So there's no matter how good you are at the game, if your character sucks at hacking, you're not gonna be good at it. Year 1.
Welcome aboard the space station Chesapeake Bay, sailor. It looks like you've picked up some standard weapon skills at basic on Coronado Island. Now it's time for your tour of duty. Your tour will consist of 4 postings over 4 years. In this man's Navy, you're given a choice of 3 different postings a year. It's up to you to decide what kind of career you want to have, so choose wisely. Just approach a shuttle bay to receive a briefing on a posting. If you think that posting is right for you, head into that bay to accept the assignment.
Yeah, what this really means is that we have 3 choices. There are 3 years before we get our actual deployed to the actual game, and each year we have 3 options to choose from. So what this does is lay out the basic build for your character.
The UNN Lucille is looking for volunteers for their military police detachment. Those sailors can get pretty rowdy on these year-long cruises, so you better not be afraid of a tussle.
Yeah, from this we gain +1 modifier skill and +1 strength.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an engineer's mate to help maintain the ship's core energy systems. There's some heavy lifting involved, sailor, but you'll learn your way around the high-tech equipment.
And here we gain repair and strength.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control systems. You'll get your feet wet with the high-tech systems, but also expect some heavy lifting.
And here we gain hacking and strength, and since we want to be a hacker, this is for us. Your tour duty aboard the UNN Lucille has concluded. You spent a productive year. Captain Mayer was pleased with your work, especially with the initiative you showed in physical training. A friendly ensign showed you some backdoors into the ship's primary data loop, and you spent your time pumping good old-fashioned iron. +1 hack, +1 strength. Yeah, and the same thing again with different bonuses this time.
Laverne, Florida hosts the Navy's premier tactical training school. While maybe not as respected as the Marines facility at Fort Bush, there's a lot to be learned here.
Yeah, +2 standard weapons. This is probably the best way to go, usually, because standard weapons are the most versatile in this game, and you can't go wrong with them. They're good against everything with the proper ammo.
The UNN Pierce is ferrying liberated political prisoners back home from their detention near Saturn. The Pierce has been assigned a detachment of Marines and needs sailors to load, administer, and maintain the arms on board the ship.
Yeah, here we get +1 maintenance. The weapons in this game break really fast, or ranged weapons at least, so maintenance would be quite useful.
The UNN Carfax is undertaking a mission to examine a newly discovered Class B comet approaching the outer solar system. You'll likely pick up some useful skills working with the high-tech navigation systems aboard this newly commissioned heavy cruiser.
Cyber affinity. We gain 2 points from here. I think it helps with all kinds of... Like, there's a hacking minigame in this game, and it's used in various other places too, and cyber affinity helps with it all. Just makes the hacking games easier, and you're less likely to fail and waste your time, so we'll take this one. Your tour of duty aboard the UNN Carfax has concluded. It was a good year for you, but not a great one for the Carfax. After taking a surprise hit from a small meteorite that separated from the larger mass, the Carfax was forced to limp home. With 123 casualties, including the chief navigation officer, you stepped in and filled his shoes, and by then, end of the year, you became quite skilled with the NeuroNav interface. You gained +2 cyber affinity.